Welcome back. So this is problem 17 of practice exam. So I think this is a short problem. So in this particular video, I'll try to place two problems at one go. Let's see how that goes. Problem 17. Fx is square root of 12x. Find the derivative and find its value. Find the value of the derivative at 5. So let's get started. You have fx equals square root of 12x. So why don't I write it like this? Square root of 12 times square root of x. Notice what I did. So root 12x can be written in this fashion. Why is this advantageous? Well, square root 12 is just a number, so I can leave it like that. And x, I will write it as x power 1 over 2. Okay, so there is a small advantage of writing in this fashion. So this tells me what is the derivative. This is simply a number, so that stays put, square root 12. Whereas this guy, I can get the power down, so that's a fraction 1 over 2, and power of x reduces by 1. So 1 over 2 minus 1. So this gives me square root 12 fraction 1 over 2 and x to the power negative 1 over 2. All right. So final form, let me write it. Oops. Equals square root 12 fraction, oops, not inside. Okay, so let's say fraction square root 12 remains upstairs, 2 goes downstairs, and x power 1 over 2 is downstairs. All right, so this is the derivative of f. All right, so how do I write it? So because this is a fraction, I'll write numerator over denominator. Numerator is square root 12. All right, that part is set. Denominator is 2 square root x. I hope that's clear. X to the power half is square root x. Okay. How do I find this derivative at 5? Wherever I see x, I replace it by 5. Okay. Submit. Good. Next problem, problem 18. So limit x approaching 0 of tan of x. Okay, so let's start. Okay, say limit x to right arrow 0 of the fraction tan x upstairs downstairs is 4x. All right, so this is the 18th question, mind you. Okay, you want to find this limit, so let's try a few things. This is equal limit x approaches 0. Okay, let's see. How do I handle tan x? What is tan x? Tan x is sin x over cosine x. Okay, and I'm dividing by 4x. All right. So what is that quantity? It is, okay, let me cut and paste all of this so you can see. Okay, division by 4x. What is 4x? 4x over 1, right? Division is nothing but multiplication by the reciprocal. So what is the reciprocal of 4x over 1? It's the fraction 1 upstairs and 4x downstairs. Notice? Okay, so division by 4x is same as multiplication by 1 over 4x. Okay, this is looking more and more promising. So let's try some more. Okay, we need more space, right? Equals, let me cut and paste all of this to make it interesting, right? Okay. Now, I have something, wherever I see sign, I like to have x beneath it. Okay, so let me place, take away cosine, oops, from the bottom and replace it by x, and here take away x and replace it by cosine. Okay, so notice I didn't do anything. It's just denominator. I'm just jazzing it up. Move the x here, cosine there. This has a big advantage. Say, I'll think of this as one quantity. Okay, I'll remove the multiplication symbol just so I don't get confused with the x. This is my second quantity. Okay, now I'm taking the limit. As limit x approaching 0 of sine x over x, this is something you should know in the middle of the night. This quantity is 1. All right, so that is equal to, the first quantity is 1 times the second quantity is a fraction. Upstairs is 1, downstairs is 4 times. What is cosine of 0? It's a 1. So 1 over 4. That's it. 1 times anything is itself. So it's a fraction of 1 over 4. All right. So let's write that down. 1 over 4. Check. You're done. See you until next problem.